morning, everybody. This is Pete from Pete on the AT. Day 26 of my Appalachian Trail through hike. Just leaving camp right now. It was a really good day yesterday. It was a short day. Had shelter during the storm, which was wonderful. I had to sleep next to a little kid named Titus, who you all saw in my last two videos. Had to fight him for my pillow a couple of times. He was just kind of a wiggle worm in the shelter, but we made it through and had a good night's sleep. So days we're going to do like 13-14 miles to a place called Walnut Creek or Walnut Gap Shelter. And then the next day we'll be within striking distance of our next resupply at Hot Springs, North Carolina. And a number of you all have asked me to do a video or explain my resupply, so I'll put together a video just showing you, how I shop, food prep and so forth. So that's upcoming. Today I'm going to dedicate the day to a guy named Glenn Peterson. One of my viewers, Laura Schertzler, wanted me to do that dedication for him because he had some clear margins, which tells me that he probably had some type of cancer removed. So that's awesome news, and I hope that's the last that he sees of cancer. So I'll start out with the rosary this morning as I hike uphill, and then I'll be thinking about him and saying some additional prayers throughout the day. All right, I hope the day goes well. As you all can probably see, it's raining, so that's just the way it goes. Hey, I just wanted to point out something that it's the way the trail is supposed to be. We're following these white blazes, and so you should be standing at this white blaze and look up the trail and see the next white blaze, and that's a really nice white bright blaze. Some of them are just like slabs, but if I zoom in, and maybe you can hear me okay, you can see that next white blaze. That's the way it ought to be. So often it's not, but whoever takes care of this part of the trail is doing an awesome job with the white blazes. Yeah, again, this is a great example of the blazing that this guy's doing, or this girl's doing, or team. I got this blaze, and you can zoom in, and we'll get on this side. You can see that blaze, and then you go on this side, and I don't know if you can see way down there is a third blaze. So these people really have the blazing the way it needs to be. It's awesome. I don't know what club takes care of this part of the trail, but they do an awesome job. Okay, so kind of keeping on the white blaze theme today. When you see a white blaze like this, it's telling you that the trail's doing something. And when you have the top blaze to the right, that means the trail will turn. So this is, you guys can't quite see it, but coming up here, then this white blaze is saying, okay, this trail is going this way now. Hey everybody, I'm about 3.5 miles into my hike. Obviously it's raining, super foggy. I'm walking in a cloud of rain, but I want to point out something. It's been difficult climb. It's 42 degrees and raining, so I'm sweating. It's raining. I'm walking through a cloud, so all of my clothes by the time I get to camp are going to be completely soaking wet. All right, so, and tonight it's supposed to get down to the low 30s, high 20s, which means it's going to be below freezing. So you got to have a dry pair of clothes to sleep in no matter what. Just clothes that maybe just a base layer, but because you can't sleep in your wet clothes, you have to sleep in some dry stuff. So don't let that escape you. So make sure that, you know, every night you've got something dry to sleep in, just for an exact day like today. I'm going to be soaking wet getting into camp, and then it's going to be below freezing tonight. All right, just a little word to the wise. Okay. I told you you'd see the good and the ugly. This is Mac's patch. It's a bald, but the wind is blowing like crazy. It's, I don't know, I think it's got to be below freezing right now. It's like a moonscape through here right now. But thankfully, this piece of the trail isn't very long, and I get down behind the mountain to stop the wind. But right now, it's pretty brutal. Okay, running into a little trail magic. Who do we have here?
Wicked Pissa.
Wicked Pissa. Are you from
New Hampshire?
New Hampshire.
I started the trail, got off, went back home. My daughter got ill. Hopped back in my truck, and here I am helping my family, and I'm going to do some certain sections with them.
Nice. Hey, that is awesome. That is really awesome. And hot cocoa. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what is needed today, right?
There's trash, so get rid of your trash.
Everybody, just wanted to show you this campsite. It's probably, this is Mike and me. There's some people up on the hill up here, but this is probably the most pitiful shelter that we've seen. It must be super old, but you know, it's held together with duct tape. You know, it looks like probably a porcupine, maybe chewed on these boards, but super old, not chinked at all, so really drafty, and it just looks like it needs to be repaired or replaced. Got, you know, kind of the silly graffiti on it as well. So anyway, but just kind of wanted to show you what this one is. Nobody's staying in it. I don't think this is a very popular shelter area, but want to give you an idea of what it looks like. It's a view. It's pretty much on a crest, so you got you know, kind of sloping way down there, and then if you just come back through here, it's sloping way down that way. Pretty views though. The sun did come out probably about 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon, thank goodness, because it was really brutal on the way here. And Mike and I just got done with dinner. We're gonna pack it up and get in our sleeping bags. Well, it was one heck of a day today. So you saw the beginning, the videos, right, of Mac's patch, and just rainy, cold, windy. Then it lightened up. Sun came out around maybe 3, 4 o'clock. It wasn't warm, but it wasn't bad. Got camp set up, and I'm not kidding, it is now snowing. You can't make this stuff up. So it's snowing. I don't know if you can see the little snow things hitting the tent. So I don't think there's going to be any accumulation, but still, I mean, it's just life on the Appalachian Trail. So I am in my tent. It's good to be in your tent because, you know, for the most part, it blocks the wind, and the wind has been the thing that has been the you know, makes the weather crazy, because it could be 42 degrees, which is lovely, but then if you have a real stiff wind, then the wind chill just really bites through you. So anyway, I'm in my tent. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock, and I'm probably just gonna hang it up today. But I appreciate you guys watching. I am going to do a resupply video. There's been a number of people that have asked me about meals on the trail, resupply, meal planning, and so forth. So I'll probably do a video on that, just so you all know how I go about planning my meals, what I'm going to eat, where I shop to get my meals, and then my resupply strategy. Okay, it's pretty simple, but it's been working for us so far. All right, hope you have a good day, and we'll see you on the trail tomorrow.